Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of us of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on all the activities happening in Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification because we will notify you whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, without wasting much of your time, let us go to today's news. Breaking news. Biafra Simon Ekpa announces return of athletic medal to Nigerian government. Yes, and that is the news update coming from our PM Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku, who has been on the forefront of the Biafran struggle. He has taken the mantle and he is always leading by example. He has said it. He even went as far as destroying his Nigerian passport that was then. Now, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has announced return of all the medal he won, for the Nigerian government. He has returned it to them. Do not forget that the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa was a long jumper. I think he was into long jump, which he won medal for Nigeria in Olympic game. So the man we are talking about is not just an ordinary man. He's a man who has been winning medal, a man who has been successful in his career, both as an athletics and as a soldier, because he fought, for the Finland government, and also he has been in the quest of freedom for Biafra. He is not a man that you can just ride. He is a man who is out to make sure that freedom comes to his people. Let us hear the news in detail. The news reads, please do not forget to subscribe and make sure you share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. Biafran activist Simon Ekpa on Monday said he has returned all the medals he won for Nigerian government back to the federal government of Nigeria. This comes amidst his call for Biafran independence. The Prime Minister Simon Ekpa disclosed this in a statement that he posted on his X official handle. Daily Post reports that Ekpa, who is known as the Biafran Prime Minister of the Republic government in exile, won some medals in the past as an athlete for Nigeria. However, the Finland-based Simon Ekpa said the medals were sent back to the Nigerian government through a logistic company from Finland on Friday last week, and were all delivered to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja, Nigeria today, being Monday, 15th July. The Prime Minister Simon Ekpa went further to say, he said, the move was to further denounce Nigeria. I have successfully returned all the medals I won for Nigeria during my athletic days. The medals were delivered today, being Monday, to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Toga. With this development, every tie between me and Nigeria, both in sport, spiritually and physically, is hereby cut off completely. The medals are as follows: 2003 African Junior Silver Medal, Exxon Mobile Track and Field Gold Medal, Exxon Mobile Track and Field Silver Medal. Other medals have nothing to do with Nigeria, so I retain them, he said. The Prime Minister Ekpa had earlier renounced his Nigerian citizenship in 2003. Yeah, that is that on that issue. But, let us actually discuss this a little, before going further into other issues. First of all, there is a saying that what is worth doing is worth doing well. If you are denouncing Nigeria, then you have to denounce them. And you have to make sure that everything that has to do with that contraption called Nigeria, is totally denounced. And that is what the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is doing. He is currently the Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile, and he is leading by example. So I want you people to understand one thing, that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is not just coming out, to lead people, but not leading by example. He is leading by example. So as he stands, just as he said, he is taking his hands off everything that pertains to Nigeria. Everything that concerns Nigeria. So Yana Achoha, spiritually, he will know that Nena has chosen Hike. Fana Achokwania. He knows that he has no ties with the Nigerian government. You don't understand. I keep on saying this, for those who keep on castigating the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, saying all kind of things, trying to, push every issues that is happening in the southeastern part of the country to Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I keep on saying this. You people do not know the kind of person you're fighting. You're fighting a lost fight if you're truly fighting the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. It is a fight that you cannot win. Because, Simon Ekpa understands what it means to fight for freedom. He has been there before. Do not forget. He understands, the rudiments, the basic, the foundation of fighting for freedom and winning. So he came with that winning mentality in the quest for freedom for Biafra. Oh, he's not. Let me tell you the truth of the matter. I don't think Simon Ekpa is already, to be moved, by whatever the Nigerian government is doing. That is why when they make noise, he replies them with action. Yes, when they make noise, he replies them with action. And one good thing about him is that he's not hiding under the guise of freedom, to commit atrocity. He is being plain with his quest for freedom. After all, the Nigerian government came out openly, through their terrorist military to say that they are at war, or they are at WAR with the people of Biafra. They use the word IPOB. But let us even come to think of it. The IPOB we were talking about is not even a terrorist group. Forget the fact that I see people now relate IPOB to terrorism. But honestly, it is a very, very shameful thing that people are coming out to relate the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra to the activities of the so-called bandits and terrorists who have been terrorizing the whole nation. Yes. And I don't blame them. I blame the so-called DOS who have given them the leverage, to see the Biafran struggle, to see, the IPOB, that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, raised as a terrorist group. A group that is fighting and defending its people in their land is being likened to a group that is terrorizing and buying innocent people on daily basis. I blame the DOS for not keeping to the standard of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. What they did was to find a way, to sideline the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa because he was revealing all their atrocities. I keep on saying this. The only reason why the DOS and the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa did not agree is the fact that the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa followed the path of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He followed the path of exposing the atrocious things that is being done in the guise of fighting freedom. Nothing else. Nothing else. And they saw that he was not ready to give in to their atrocious nature. They started fighting him. But let us fast forward to today now. Yet, Biafrans still respect the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Because of what? Because he maintained his standard. He maintained the status quo of fighting for freedom. He maintained the fact that what is worth doing is worth doing well. And he has proven this again to Biafran, just to raise their spirit high and just to give them strong motivation to continue to fight for the freedom of their people. Simon Ekpa is here to stay, and the reality is that they can try, but they can't stop him. Simon Ekpa returns all the athletic medals he won for the Nigerian government. Please do not forget to join this wonderful discussion. How do you join? Go to the comment section, comment, like this video, and do not forget to share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. Let the world continue to know that the man who is the Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile is a just man, and the man, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, is fighting a just cause. And the reality is that it has been proven that Biafrans are standing for him, and that Biafrans will continue to stand and will continue to respect Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, even if he decides to quit today, which I know is impossible. The truth is that he has written his name in the book of history of Biafra, and the reality is that, at this point, another person is motivated to continue from where he stopped. Do not forget, as the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will always say, that Biafran freedom is not about one man. It's not about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not about his family. It's not about only Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. It is more to that. And there is a spirit, the Biafran spirit, that connects us together in fighting for this freedom. Thank you once again for joining us today on this wonderful YouTube platform. This is Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube channel that gives you updated news and information as it is hot. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification, and make sure that you continue to share this video to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible.